Hier, komm her, Maus. Wink mal in die Kamera. Hey, Maus. Wie? Die Schnüffeln und weglaufen. Ist aber nicht nett. Machen wir mal nicht nochmal, ne? Gottsche. Jetzt machen wir dieses Webpad im Hintergrund aus. Jetzt wollen wir doch mal gucken, dass wir das hier ausmachen. Let's see. Let's close everything that's not needed. I think I've started everything. Today I'm kind of prepared. Kitty is now just running rampage. Trying to grab something, which I don't know what she's trying to grab. It's been weeks that she's playing with that card box in the background. I still have no clue what she's playing with. Right there is a card box, like a very long card box, and she's just like playing with it. Every now and then, she just loves the card box. She just loves the card box. Hey! You do know how to get in there. I know that you know how to get in there. You've been in there a couple of times. You've got that card box castle, you've got that card box castle, you've got like 3 card box castles. What's wrong with you, Kitty? Why can't you just be a little bit more normal? Anyway, today we're going to play Alan Wake. And most likely we're going to finish the game because we've been like playing 2 chapters or 2 episodes each time that we're playing it, and I assume from how the story's been falling in place now that we should be roughly at like almost the last one, or almost the last chapter. Was geht, Sage? Einen wunderschönen guten Tag, da kriege ich gleich das Niesen, wenn du Gruß die Sonne sagst. Ah. Hey Maus, komm mal her. Wink doch mal in die Kamera jetzt. Sei doch mal nicht so. Ich brauche doch Zuschauer. Nicht? Ja, putz dich. Putzen ist auch in Ordnung. I've got some water, that's good. Beende mal nicht das Spiel heute. Warum nicht? Is there any specific reason why I shouldn't end the game today? I don't think that's a valid reason. Wenn du sagst, während es das Spiel dauert es noch ewig. Achso, du meinst, ich soll I should stick to the theme and not end the game when I'm actually saying that I end the game. Oh, there's a kitty. She's a happy kitty. Tammy, was geht? Einen wunderschönen guten Tag. Vielleicht mache ich die Streams doch wieder auf Deutsch. Irgendwie so 1 bis 2 Streams auf Englisch und dann und dann 1 bis 2 Streams auf Deutsch. So 50-50. Ich bin so unsicher. Ich bin unschlüssig. Anyway. Yeah, let's not wait 3 more minutes. I don't feel like waiting 3 more minutes. But I need to wait 3 more minutes. Oh! And while we're on it. Gotta... that one for a second. Forgot again my heart rate monitor. Heart rate monitor. Heart rate monitor. Müde wie Soppen. Ja, müde hatte ich gestern auch. Müde hatte ich gestern auch. Die Impfung hat reingehauen. I need to work out. Been sitting for a whole year now. I need to work out. Vitamin D-Mangel vielleicht. Du bist doch relativ viel Vitamin D gewohnt und wenn es dann auf einmal absackt, weil du dann doch wieder relativ viel drin bist, weil keine Arbeit oder so, oder mal krank und so, daran kann es liegen. Müdigkeit kommt durch wenig Bewegung, beziehungsweise durch wenig Vitamin D. So. Ich bin gefühlt immer müde. Sage, du bist aber auch anders. Vielleicht liegt es bei dir einfach dran, dass du Woran kann es denn noch liegen? Müdigkeit. Vielleicht mangelt es dir einfach tatsächlich an Schlaf. Ich bin einzigartig. Ja, das glaube ich dir. Okay, Heart Rate Monitor is set up. Now I think we are properly set up. I would need to actually send out a tweet. I will not send out a tweet. I don't feel like tweeting today. No tweet. Also, I need to set up... Where is it? There we go. There we go. Cool. Let's put this one back. Tweety. Also wenn ich auf der Arbeit wäre, wäre ich auch nur draußen. Aber bin ja jetzt schon ewig daheim. Ja, genau das meine ich. Genau das meine ich. Deswegen habe ich das auch so gesagt. Cool. So, let's switch over.
Es sei darum gegangen.
Es sei darum gegangen. Parabelritter ist, was ich gerade gucke. Und offensichtlich entscheidet sich mein Computer dafür, dass wir das jetzt hören sollen. Zack, jetzt ist es weg. Dieses Video habe ich geguckt. Ein ganz wundervolles Video. Ein sehr informatives Video. We're speaking German today. We're speaking both, Pachman. We're speaking both. It's not just German. Yes, you would have to interact with people outside if you're actually going outside. Okay, let's switch into the game. I will have to be more active with muting, by the way. Whenever there's like music playing, I have to look into that camera. Whenever there's music playing, I will have to mute the game because claims. Because I'd haven't had a headache. Yeah, I will translate most of things that are written. Okay, let's see. I do remember this scene.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
I do remember this
Crazy
scene.
drunken
Oh
dream.
no,
And yet, it was more than that. It was the truth. A suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons.
it didn't
manuscript.
save.
I was there, an out-of-body observer.
It didn't save.
This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright.
Oh, that's annoying.
Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking
Hat
I caught
Drake.
a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice.
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
The thing is, we already finished this chapter last time. So this now is kind of a duplicate.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Yeah, the witch is now explaining that
She dug her
we,
nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
yeah, exactly.
She must be here somewhere.
Going
Maybe
up
upstairs
here.
inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Alles klar, danke dir.
You can apologize.
Danke schon, Tommy.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it
Alice?
behind you. She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes, I'll write. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Oops.
No, I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the
I will
unfolding
explain in a
story
second.
would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice.
But he's explaining right now.
Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
Kinda.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Okay, that was basically the outro to the last episode. Yes, I feel way better. I was just super tired yesterday. It wasn't that I felt bad. It was literally just me being super ultra tired. Nothing more. So what we like learned from this.
Had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Most likely.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up.
Thank you, Annie. Thank you.
Hold it in until
I appreciate the support.
get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. It's
Bye.
his insurance. It's my job to keep it safe.
That camera.
Safe in the light. Always in the light.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Oh, Al. Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
Just start to get late night dinner.
I need to talk to Weaver.
Sure.
She's the one in the song. The
Enjoy.
lady with the light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al. but we're
Expect.
stuck here. They're not gonna.
I had some reading to do
It's
first,
fine.
Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist. Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute.
Yes. Last session.
Oh my god!
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Oh man, we're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay cool. I can get the emergency power on.
Last session we've been, I think it was episode 4, where you're at the farm. Yep. You can rewatch it. You can rewatch it anytime on YouTube.
Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to the
Rescue chopper, 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 chop.
Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No.
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in 2 places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker?
Yeah,
Related
it was
to you?
really fun.
Dad.
A lot of shooting there.
Is this like a secret
I've been
society?
dying like 4 times
Can
or
you see
such.
this? You'll be safe here. The backup
due to
power's
that.
on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
My hangover wants a pizza. You think
My hangover wants a pizza. Yep. The music in general in this whole game is really good, in my opinion.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Are you sure? Okay then, but hurry.
Over the roof, she said. Assuming I have to go up there. Oh yeah. Seems very likely. Picking up everything we can. There's still a hole in the roof. What are you talking? Are you alright? I don't see a hole in the roof. Oh really, that's a song. Hole in the roof. Didn't know that. And light you can hurt them. Yep, we do know that. Thanks, game. This game makes like a really good job in reminding you of obvious things. But after all, this game is like written in episodes, so I don't think this game is meant to be played on in like just one walkthrough. What, where? Where and why? Crow murder! First one's fought off. Ouch! Ouch! I don't like them. Like... I have difficulties knowing where they're coming from next, and I don't like that. But they're fought off, so it's fine. Oh, that was a close call. Very close call.
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original
Thanks for posting the link.
show.
We'll check it out after we're done with the stream.
Weird though. Need to bypass the damage.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on!
Tightness is kicking in again. I don't know why.
Ah, damn! That's smarts.
Good job, Wade. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
Cool, but first let me raid the city. And loot everything. Just wanting to make sure that we are very well prepared. We don't want to get hit by that car. The great thing is we don't need to use any ammo here. No need to shoot, no need to use ammo. Ouch. No need for any of that.
Look out! Right there.
Okay, maybe I will use my ammo. It's kinda annoying, not gonna lie, that she's taking so much time in killing them. There we go, easy peasy. Not too many shots that we actually do need to make. Let's see if we can pick up anything over here. I will follow her later. I know. Yeah, I know. Thing is, I don't really care because I can loot things. And there we go. That's how you get the flare gun. Easy peasy. I think that will come in really clutch later on. Just due to the fact that there will probably be hordes of enemies, and if we have that one, that will diminish them easy peasy. No problem at all. Checking for any book pages, for any manuscript pages. Doesn't seem like there are any, so we're just going to proceed, I would say. It does look beautiful, like having the sea and then just the road right here, having the diner. That's where the game started, by the way, kinda. What enemies in the game doesn't sound weird. It's a romantic game. Yeah, it still kinda is a romancy, right? Cool. No keys were needed. Follow. Wow. What was that?
Keep them off me!
And I thought New Yorkers were rude.
There we go. That's flare gun. Look, there we go. That's easy. Come one, come all. That's the achievement that we just got. I just want to open this one. Well, we're full on ammo. We're full on batteries. Could be more difficult. Not gonna lie. Well, I will regret that. I'm pretty certain I will regret that. Every time I say so.
Here. There's light. I have a key. Watch my back, Wake.
I do. I don't see the enemy.
It's an ambush.
Oh, come on. The NPC is useless. Not gonna lie.
Right there.
Just trying to heal up here.
Shooting.
There we go. Ooh! Chainsaw dude! Just trying to make sure that I survive. There you are. Too many angles. We're in a really bad spot. Too many angles they can come from. Getting that one down now. There we go. Easy peasy. And then just recharging.
Let's go, Wake.
Cheetah? Why cheetah? What makes me a cheetah? Just because I'm using what the game's supposing me. Well, the game gave me the flare gun.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building near the main entrance.
Cool. So what we're going to do is going up there.
The keys aren't upstairs, Wake.
Yeah, I don't
Just gonna
care.
take a quick look.
I don't care. I just want to make sure that there's nothing that we, like, are missing. Nightshade!
Freedom. A fusion of vigilance, conscience, and uncompromising clarity of vision. A need so fundamental, it permeates our very being. And yet, a man may be brought to his knees in a single...
I don't get it. I think it. What?
Tonight's episode, Taken in his prime. For young Manny, the night hasn't been kind. He's a marked man, selected for a lifetime of servitude after answering an ad in the newspaper. But first, a little field surgery is required.
Well, look what I found.
Please, no!
What the?
What was that? Oh, nothing for you to worry about, Manny.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
We'll tell you all about that. Don't you worry. Another vacant worker ant, birthed in fury and violence for the pleasure and convenience of ruthless and malicious men. Stranger things can happen.
What the? Seriously? And why aren't you done yet? I know you're done. You're not done yet because I like didn't finish my task. But why aren't you done yet?
The message was from Barry. He was getting
Would've thought.
worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
You enjoy this? Huh? You enjoy this? There we go, 1, 2, 3. I don't like when doors are just closing behind me. Not a good feeling.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
Flashbangs! Woo!
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh god! Oh god!
Barry! Look out! Barry, move! Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay.
Let's hope he made it inside. Although Alan...
Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
Alan must know the whole storyline. He must know the whole storyline. What's good, Yozuka? Nice to have you. From what the story told us, from what the game told us, Alan has to know the whole storyline. He wrote everything, literally. He wrote the whole story. He's just not remembering, right? There we go. Pow pow pow. Tap tap. This Alan Wake, he's really not a sprinter. He's not good with
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard. Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All the shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope
True.
you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
Wait, you got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff.
not Alan Gump.
A girl
True,
needs to
true.
get around.
He's called Alan Wake, and that's like still a nightmare for him. It still could be like everything a dream.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
Like, meaning that game's not too...
Look, Wake, maybe that's him.
What's that?
That's
No,
the
I'm
way to the
pretty
chopper.
certain it's not him. Meaning the game's not too consistent on naming things as they are. It could have like been named Alan Nightmare. That would have fit more. Or Alan Fights the Dark. Alan Darkfight. That wouldn't be a name. Alan versus Dark. I mean, right? Although there is a game Alone in the Dark, so that might be like too similar. I can't recall what kind of game that was. I think Alone in the Dark was like one of the previous parts of Alan Wake. Was it? Alan in the Dark.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Let's take a break.
Are they only coming from there? I think so, right? Ow! Alan is a bug in the simulation that is live and the programs are trying to get him. Come on. Can't die here. Oh, seriously. Alan is a bug in the simulation. Okay, I can't read that long texts and play. That is live and the programs are trying to get him, but he's an infectious bug that makes weapons work against the programmers. They just make shadow people look like they're dancing. Dancing with tears in my eyes. That's immediately coming to mind. No, but seriously, if we're sprinting this distance, and then he's about to stop. Like 100 meters, a little bit more. That's not that much. Dancing with shears on my eyes.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Can relate to Alan. Will not let them out there. Not this time. Oh wait. There we go. I think that's it for this side. So yep, now they're on the other side. Right behind me. Oh, they're back here. There's one more that we need to get down. Oh, these enemies are so annoying. There we go. Can we step about something to eat? I'm getting hungry. Sour cream.
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition. We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah,
of course.
There's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Good atmosphere. I like it. Ja, ja, bla bla. There we go. Bread is still bread, true. There we go. Getting up here. Bam.
Did you call 911?
Kinda.
Guess that one saw the light, huh?
Oh.
You didn't like that one? A tough audience. Got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
He has a point.
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
That's actually a very clever move. If you would just wear a suit that is all light emitting, well, the darkness can't fight against that. Pizza is just bread and warm. And burger as well. Like, seriously. If you go with bread is still bread, pizza is just bread with tomato paste and something to put on. And burger is literally a bread roll with something in between.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Quite literally.
Last one.
Bastard.
Stop trying to destroy my illusions.
Someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license. You're cleared for departure to Night Springs. No offense, Sheriff.
Some bread like croissants are heaven by themselves. But I'd say it's all about toppings, my man. Well, true. It's always about the ingredients that you put into something. Only bread with cheese is boring all the time. Nah, that's not true. That's not true. If you're playing Alien Isolation and an alien is attacking you just because you're eating a bread with cheese, that's not boring, man. That's not boring. That's frightening as hell. There's nothing else in the fridge. Well, just order some food then. Go ahead now.
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep.
I want to get out of here.
Something tells me I would have needed that one. Or I could have, at least. Picking up everything I can. Just because before the next fight. There will be another big fight from how many things we're getting here. There will be in that. It's all closed. Nah, that's certainly not all closed, is there? Well, you didn't prepare the your fridge for the stream, Pahmed.
You will never get her back.
We're not ready to take off yet.
Well, get ready. I'll hold them off.
Oh, seriously. Oh, come on. That's the wrong weapon. Ouch. Don't do that, please.
Try to stay alive, Wade. I'm skipping everything I dare on the checklist.
Ouch.
Well, get ready. I'll hold them off.
Again, the wrong weapon. Let's pick up everything we can while we have the time. For once more. And that one, we need to reload that weapon. Pretty certain there will be a third wave after this one. There we go, that was way better than my last attempt. There's more to come. Woo! Close call. Gotta reload faster. Just trying to blind the enemies just before I hit them, or before I shoot them. It's way too dangerous not to. Just making sure that I'm like out of range whenever something's thrown at us. Where's that weapon coming from? Okay, I know where that weapon's coming from. Ah! Where do you come from? Dude! How do I get in there?
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
Not only this town. We're the only one knowing what's going on, so not only this town.
Like this.
Right, the city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kind of like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
So many crows. Such a coincidence. Who would have thought? And we're back to the boring battery. To the boring lamp. Okay, that murder crow's gone. Crow murder? Is it murder crow? Is it murder of crows? Or is this crow murder? I'm confused. Good thing this is America. Everywhere is lying weapons around. Pretty certain that if this game would be in Germany, you couldn't play it. There wouldn't be like any weapons around anywhere. No, a flock of crows is called a murder of crows. I think it's a murder of crows. Like multiple crows together. Okay, let's equip properly. Who decided that? Alan Poe? I don't know. I don't know. Back with Brad. What did I miss? Only me explaining that multiple crows together make a murder of crow. That's pretty much what you've missed. Not too much more. And then there was this coincidence with all those crows flying towards the helicopter. Crowder. Such a crowd. Gonna have to, because I need to reload. That one's gone. Got these two. Oh, thanks for nothing, game. I don't want to attack that dude. I want to attack the tank that will explode as soon as he's near to him. Seriously, game. Thanks. Finally. Ah, this auto aim is so annoying. When did that emerge? Parliament of Olds. I mean, Olds do look very, very smart. So, maybe that's why. And crows are very smart as well. They are very murderous when it comes to how to kill their prey. So I guess that's where it comes from. I've wasted so much ammunition and such in just that little scene, just because. And I could just ran out. Literally ran out. And it would have been fine. Seriously, this game sometimes.
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
How do we get across there? Still tired. I don't know why. You're playing with Action Game Brain? What do you mean? Staircases. Who needs them? If you can break your legs. Yeah, that's true. This game sometimes makes me do that. I mean, we skipped whole levels, right? Yeah, I will not get out of here. I will get out of here. To get through this one. And there's another one. Good job. Good job, Fengo, trapping yourself. Bam! Gotcha! Both of them. 2 in 1 strike. Easy! Forgot about this one. There's still one left. There was still one left. Kapow! Exactly like that, Sage. Exactly like that. Brit brit kapow! Right behind us and in front of us. Just need to get rid of this one in front of us. So we can get through this part here. Oh, that's bad. Ouch. Someone's mad. Someone's really mad. Seemingly I can't get up there. Oh, come on. I'll need to get rid of them just to know where I need to go next. Got no clear idea. See, I could have just clicked the button. I could have just clicked the button, literally, and then kept them away for the time that this is moving. No need to waste the ammo. I wonder if there's like a pacifist run on this game. Because I feel like very seldom you have to actually fight the enemies. Yeah, that's true. Usually a flare would burn way longer than they are doing in this game. But, well, they're doing it for good reason, right? Very good. Very good, Yosuka. Are you already done with your D&D round today? That dude came out and said, like, nope, will not fight this one, he has lied. Oh, we're already max on batteries. For D&D, Robert changed his round to bi-weekly as well. Ah, interesting. But why would he change it so... Oh, it's Wait, what? Okay. Contradictory to the circle of your round. Now I've got a full sentence. Burr, 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 bird is the word. Is that burr, 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 bird is the word? Why doesn't it stop? Okay, we will need to be on the other hand, on the other side. Tons of them. More birds? Yes. How many? Yes. Scenery survived. There we go. No apparent reason. Well, maybe he just wants to have some more free time. I can understand that, actually. Yeah, that's just some private talk here. How many birds should the player be attacked by on the Rotary Bridge? All of them. Ouch! Ouch! I really tried to dodge there. How far do we have to go? I want to try it in one run. Ah. I need to get to that light without dying. There we go. And they're all vanished. Immediately takes an exit to that, yep. The game be like, no you don't. And I'd be like, yes I do. Nah, smart boy. Not cheater. Smart boy. That was big brain. 2-head was, that was like 3-head even. I skipped like 3 or 4 fights there. And as I said, I think there should be like a category of actually like
I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
there we go. There should be a version of speedruns or of like non-conventional runs that says like pacifist or something like that.
Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it!
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
It's in the well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
5-head moves that are 4 parallel universes ahead of the developers.
Never
I like that.
That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, No, I have a secret route, a lit route, an old water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's drained all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
Not outside there. Yes, outside there. Kill switch engage. Engage. That was a music band, wasn't it? Kill switch engage. Yes, you break the rules. Well, yes and no. Oh, come on. That was a waste. Oh man, so many things to activate.
That would cut the power
Avoiding
to transfer
avoiding fires
inward.
is worth
Now
some
I have to
claps.
find a way to reach it.
I need this. And this. But then how do I activate the other one? Because from here to here, rule number 2, keep the lights on. That's a good rule. How do I get there? Can I get up on this one? I can't. On the topic of speedrunning, there's a guy in Kingdom Hearts speedrunning community that joins casual streamers playing the game. And it's like, here's $25. Get another 25 if you can do this cool speedrunning tactic within an hour. Nah. Ooh, I need to find the button combination that will just enable every of them to be outside. That's fine. I like the riddles in this game. They're like kind of challenging for a second there, and then you just get used to it, and then you just know it, and it's solved easy peasy. That's bad.
The transformer yard went dark and big. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
There we go. Does that to bring more even more awareness to the speedrunning community, because he loves the game and because it's great to see how ecstatic the people are when they finally get the trick right. Huh. Yeah, I can see why. I can see how this can work. Ouch. Could I please? Just remove that door. Let me guess. This door will only open if I kill all the enemies. Most likely. I need to wait a little bit more. For this very moment. Ow! Stop that. Bad boy. Shoo shoo. Bye bye, have a great time. Hello there. Hello? You talk to me? Thank you.
This way, young man.
The pickaxe was lost for a bit, yep. Overall, very wholesome dude, I guess so.
We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was
Ooh.
There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built the well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written, and none of us will survive to see the end of the dark.
Breaking the fourth wall here.
She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you. Leaves a stain.
There's no light in there.
This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
That is so unnecessary. This now is so unnecessary.
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
The well-lit room. No, seriously, this, in my opinion, is a very, very unnecessary drag of storyline there. At least it feels for now. Maybe it explains later. I do, in my D&D sessions, always tell my players that later on everything will make sense. So maybe it will make sense later. I just need to be patient, maybe. Oh, seriously? What was that angle? How are you supposed to dodge that? Well, if you're new to story writing, it actually is not. And if you're playing D&D, most players are just used to get instant gratification. So it's not always. Sometimes it's just 2 sessions and you know what's the deal. Sometimes it's not.
The crash site looked bad. But
I think he will bundle with. I think he will get together with Sarah actually, because he already said that he's realizing that he can't bring back Alan, right? So he already made a move on Sarah. I'm pretty certain this is going what's going to happen. Who is Sarah? She's the cop. She's the cop. You've been there. She's flying the helicopter. She's the first one to trust us now with our wicked story without actually knowing what's going on. So, oh, we've been here already.
I knew you'd be all right.
right?
This cop.
The flaming eye of Mordor?
She will not. Nah, she will not.
Laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
She will not. He will die. If one of them dies, Barry will die. She will survive. Something like that. We started the game with Alan being in a relationship. It gotta end with that as well.
You know your helicopter crash landed in
Didn't see a cop.
I don't really want to do this, Al. Oh, I should have kept
You
that
see
gym
those lights?
membership.
That's the elevator we need to take.
How does she know?
What the hell is that thing? It's everywhere.
No, you are just in the way, Barry.
Nothing moves like that. It's impossible.
Ah! Al, do something.
Yeah, if you would get out of the way, I would do something.
Al, they're all over the place.
Yeah, I'll make them go away. No worries. There we go. Problem solved. Just get into the light.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Okay, safe.
Yeah.
Wow. I think we're okay.
Yes. We are.
Hey, Al, I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open.
Woo! Oh man.
Wait, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
Yeah, we'll end that fight really quick here.
Heads up! Here they come!
Oh no! Oh no!
They're coming! We have to hold them off! Freeze! Right there!
Not judging, but I feel weird thinking they're trying to solve Alice's fate. Well, we're not solving Alice's case. We're not at all solving Alice's case. That's not how I see the game. We're overcoming the grief of Alice's death. That's how we're playing the game. That's literally it. So it must conclude with him being open for a new relationship, which easiest is being indicated by him getting a new girlfriend. We already know that Alice is dead. We know it since like episode 2 or something like that.
Where the hell did that freak go?
So,
Button.
yeah, come on, chill. I'm explaining my audience something, so chill. Yeah, so that's like the only logical part, or the most logical thing.
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Let's be careful, okay?
Slow elevator. True. It was a container elevator, so guess it gotta be slow.
Button over there that opens the door.
Button.
I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Of course. Sure. Why not? But is how death happened clear when we can't know? Oh, of course.
What's going on? We can get to the dam through here.
We're shown everything incorrectly.
You guys go ahead and find Weaver.
We know she drunk. We know that.
Okay, wait. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed.
Ow! Please be careful.
I'll take good care of Barry, wait. You just look after yourself.
I've got no clue where to go, sha-la-la. I've got no clue where to go, sha-la-la. Yeah, she drowned. Maybe she drank as well. I mean, after all, it can kill you to drink, so... Don't want that thing to follow us too long.
Down, boy.
There we go, getting up here. She drank, yeah. I prefer someone alone grieving for Alan before seeing the jump to the next relationship. Well, everything that is happening right now, the whole shadow scene, is a metaphor for him overcoming and grieving everything that's happening. I don't think it can be like I don't think there can be like more overcoming in fighting the own shadows of the past. He's literally fighting through all his books he read. That is what we've got from the game. This is speedrunning it though? Nah, not at all.
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Want some crows? Only some? I want them all. I mean, true. That's how it feels in this game. There's 2 more enemies. There's one over here and one over here, and they seem to be stuck. Which is kinda annoying, not gonna lie. I will freeze that one. And have him come out. There we go. Then we've got that one.
Enough. You will go no further.
I will not.
Stop now.
She's breaking the bridge. Seriously? Escape the dark presence. Sounds very much like a sleep paralysis task. Quite literally. Waking up in sleep paralysis and seeing dark figurines. That's your main objective. Anyways, I will give some leeway to story. Not being with, we're told / shown since the narrator, aka Alan, is subjective. Fair enough. Fair enough. By the way, you guys still can count, right? Just letting you know. Quite literally, as I say. Sage is knowing my thoughts there. How are we supposed to get over there? Can't with this focus. just forgot that. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I will use those statistics now to write this into Twitter into the Twitter tweets as soon as we finish the game. So yeah, I will use them.
The hour is fail-safe. All the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
Elevator is finally a safe place. Kinda. We don't know that. From all what we know, she could be the bearer of creating the Dark Presence. It could be a part of her, actually.
They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now. Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written.
Maybe he's just...
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Maybe he's just a figurine of... Oh. I can't have that one. Unfortunately, I would love to have that soundtrack played here, but I can't have that one because of YouTube claims. Maybe we are, after all, just a figurine of Zane. Nothing registers. So what is unclear about the story? What is unclear? So what has happened up until now? We've come to Creek Lake, and Alice drowned for some reason. We felt guilty about that. We don't know why. We get to know that there are these shattering figures and that we've written them into existence because of some magical power that is within that lake. And the darkness itself, manifested here as Barbara, is actually trying to break free and finally take over the world and to make the world succumb. Therefore, we're now trying to fight off the darkness in order to get Alice back, just because of that very strong feel that that Alan had in the beginning. Now we figured out, okay, that Zane, who was a former writer as well on that lake, and as well shared the same story as us, has written a page into existence, although he deleted himself from existence. That now opens the idea and the theory that Alan Wake is just a fictional character in that story of Zane Thomas, of Thomas Zane's, I think Thomas Zane, of Thomas Zane's story. And that is practically what happened.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive. survive.
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song.
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
There we go. That's going to be the last episode, I think.
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain.
We're Max Payne
In one of
now.
my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
Classic. Drinking too much? Swear yourself you're not going to drink anymore.
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again. The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
Technically, we shouldn't be able to find any manuscript pages here, so... You know, Hydrate, Alan, I don't think so.
Al! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. She called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Ha. As you say, hydrate. I just realized I need to drink something. Turn on the TV. Oh, that's a reference. That's a reference to some point earlier in the story.
Great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Ah, the good 720p televisions. 2000s. You gotta love it.
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan. Wow, thanks. Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years.
Yep.
And now that you mention it, Casey was
Exactly,
a gloomy guy.
Permit.
Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the 2 of you out there who haven't bought it yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank our guests for the evening, Alan Wake.
So yeah, we've been playing through all the books that Alan actually wrote, quite literally.
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay,
And we now know that we are now in the last chapter in the last book. Every episode equals one book he wrote. 7 years, 6 books.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together.
One is
On
Alan.
vacation. Just
Maybe.
you and me. Some peace and quiet.
And one is Alan. Maybe.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Aww. Yeah, well, that means Alan Wake's going to die. If the main character in his book dies, that means he is going to die.
When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
Music's so good in this game. Such a good soundtrack. I don't want Alan to die.
Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this. Having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed, there would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Imagine modern day version where the internet would be the final boss between happy and bad ending. I mean, after all, the game's just 9 years old. Just 9 years old. So it's not too much, actually. The game's kind of modern already, but I do see what you mean. And I find it very intriguing. Intensifying the light. Also, I do wonder if this is a reference to Click the movie. Or Switch. Switch. I think it's Switch. And it's a hipster with a typewriter. Yep.
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us. Always would be. I could feel its presence again.
I will kill your wife.
Well, alrighty then. My theory is out of the window. Although the shadow already told us that she is dead, so to make us write this, knowing that the shadow is trying to manipulate us in any way in order to make us right. Why isn't he just using the clicker again? Like, seriously. Just click daylight. Work for the last time. Or work the last time, not for the last time. Wow. This game knows how car works. We're just going to skip that one. Can't miss the entry to Cauldron Lake, actually. There we go. Easy peasy. Not too sure if you're still supposed to have the car at this point. But I'm good with having the car. Yeah, we will run that guy over a couple of times. Now he's gone. Cool. Yeah, no way we can get further if there's a hidden if there's a hidden wall. Oh wait, we need to get in there, I guess. Can't get out of there. We can have romantic death holding Alice or something. Such has been missing romance, so the force of evil do not permit for you to possess such technology. Exactly. That's pretty much what's happening. In layman terms, the game doesn't want me to. Full stop.
What the hell?
Fight the poltergeist. Ouch. Yeah, these things with the objects are really not mine. Really don't like the scenes. I like the atmosphere, but you can't really attack the objects. It just doesn't. There's just no plausible sense to when an object is attacking you and when not, and that annoys me. That annoys me a lot. Not gonna lie. Like it is like just RNG running through there. Not too fond of that in such games. Or maybe you just need to progress really slowly. And take your time. the classic never closing fridge that you know from the movie Poltergeist. It will never close, so you will always have to eat. Ouch. Ouch. Yep. I shouldn't have said that. So annoying. Random items levitating and attacking would be an interesting D&D encounter. No, it wouldn't. You would have to like be really, really good at describing what's happening in order to make it actually good, in my opinion. You can. Just for a week now. But yes, actually using a GoPro now. Oh, come on! This. Ooh, cross restream. This is just frustrating, annoying, and repetitive. Seriously. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Gensha, nice to have you. I'm just really annoyed right now by this game. At this point, it's just frustrating to die over and over again. To, like, no real enemies. To just some random BS. Yeah, that one will punch me into the wall. Keeping you focused. I mean, that's a good thing, isn't it? Yeah. The thing is, as soon as we slightly touch those objects, we would just lose health. And like a lot of health, actually. Not just some health, but a lot of health. So that fridge is going to move. Can't be having that. That one's down now. That one's going to move because fridge. That one's gone. We're waiting for our battery now. I mean, at least you're good to good for target practice with how little you move around. Go and play the game yourself. You will find out that you can't move. You can't move a lot. The whole movement is very, very delayed and very slow. So he would certainly need to skill and dexterity. Talking in D&D terms. That's a problem. Whew. Okay, you just need to go very slow. I can't move. Can't move away from you. Okay. I think that's it. There we go. Now, Assassin's Creed is actually very responsive in comparison to Alan Wake. Like the whole game feels. If you've played GTA, you may know understand that comparison. The whole game feels like as if you were constantly driving a GTA car. That's how the whole game feels like. Oh, there's a new car for us. That's cool. I like that. I don't know why, but there's a new car. Oh, that's why. Realism in what a writer is... What? Realism in that a writer is rarely action hero material. Ouch. Of course, there's just a car in the end. Yep. I mean, that's fine. That's just some dramaturgic thing. Oh no, that's a car. Which looks way less robust than the car that we are having, so... Of course. Why not? Where do we need to go? Sha-la-la-la-la. This is getting like really trippy. Can we squeeze our car right next to that? I like the idea that makers of the game designed the car would crash, so prepared the next one. After all, we're playing on normal difficulty and not on a harder difficulty level. This is literally a game that's supposed to be played in order to enjoy the whole story and understand the whole story. And it's not putting too much pride in how good its fightings are and this kind of stuff. So that's most likely why. There we go. That one's gone. Yeah, I think the game is like literally just meant to be played more like a novel, if you will so. After all, it literally is about a novel. Therefore, that's why some decisions are taken, which I completely understand. But then again, there are some like things that are more annoying in my opinion than well done. But that just may be me. Let's not waste any more armor. Ammo, not armor. Picking that manuscript page up. Go. And we have another car. Pada ping, pada pow. Which now is a really good back and forth in my opinion. Barizone apparently sponsored the game. Going up here. Why is there like construction works at Cauldron Lake? Oop. Parking. I don't want to play with you. Whoopsie! I didn't plan that, but that's fine. What is hop off on car switching? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean, Pachmet? It's going to be another big fight, I think. Oh, come on! That this game always... yeah, well, that was the biggest waste ever. Seriously. Way to move forward feels very silly to me. Hopping on a car? When fighting like human-like speed enemies seems very, very, very smart to me actually. Why would that be silly? I'm back for a while. Welcome back, Annie. Nice to have you again. Probably the last one, Departure it's called, and we figured out that there are 6 books and therefore most likely 6 chapters in this game as well. Which right now it feels like we're playing through all those levels again that we've been already to. Very much feels like that. Yep. Exactly, 6th chapter. So I guess last chapter. Oops. Okay, so your critic is actually not about not about how silly it feels that we are moving actually with cars. Your critics is more about how convenient it is where those cars are placed, right? Who would have thought? It's like the game mechanics are not compatible with the theme. It's just that they want to make sure that everyone is actually being able to play through the whole game. I think that's like pretty much the idea. Although I've got no clue what we just activated. That would be great if they could just explain. Ah, there we go. I don't trust the car anymore. But we need to take it. No convenient car right now. Yeah, this feels like we're playing every single characteristic level of each of those chapters once more now.
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
How far do we need to... Thanks. That didn't make too much sense. And another fight.
I will never give her to you.
Okay, in my opinion, a very great game up until now. Everything that's happening now feels just over the top. It feels like more wanted than the story would give. Just take that one. Reloading. Yeah, it feels like again, like more than it should be. It feels like they've tried to go for very epic in a scenario that already was very epic and strange. And now they're literally messing up a lot. I can't use the machine, thanks. Still a very good game, a very fun game, but this very last chapter now feels off, a little bit off. Depending on how they end the game, that may change the whole the whole idea I've got about this game. And that these lights are not working as intended is kind of annoying as well. Okay, we can't fight these ones. I will lure them over here, then get back to the machine, and that should do it. Oh, come on! If after all this character could run. Ah, that is so annoying that the character can't run.
I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write...
The thing is, I'm not annoyed that we're dying. It's justified that we're dying, and it's good that we're dying. I do understand that the enemies that we're fighting are are getting stronger and more difficult to fight. That is good. Please keep that for another game, and please just redo that. I don't like that you're limiting a character in order to make it feel more difficult. Difficulty comes not from a standpoint of making a character weaker in a irrational sense. This character, by how he looks, should be able, unless he has like asthma or something like that, obviously. But he should be able to run like 200 meters and probably outrun two people that carry massive, like really massive chainsaws. He should be able to do that. Just outrun them. And that is what I'm annoyed about. Like, nothing wrong with fighting, nothing wrong with repeated fighting even. Something's wrong with these, like, with these pseudo spooky things. The game is advertising itself as a psycho thriller, and I like that. I much rather prefer a psycho thriller over a horror game and over a horror movie. I don't like, and that is certainly something I don't like, a psycho thriller that is trying to be a horror movie. That's not good. There we go. I hope people would take more of visual novel approach when trying to make story-focused game. How does each encounter and background link to larger game lore? What's wrong with that dude in the back? Do I try it? No, I don't try this one. Need to get away from here. No, come on. They're just too fast. Another one? Seriously? Why though? Oh, there we go. Kitty in the background, meanwhile, is playing with one of those rubber bands. I'm making all the weirdest noises here. Kitty be like, I play something cool now. Burp, burp, burp. Rubber band. Yeah, we have to move that one now. Like, these shadows would be more interesting if there were direct persons for Alan to link to them. These shadows would be more interesting if there were direct persons for Alan to link to them. What are you trying to say with that? That doesn't make any sense in my head right now. Huh? That was random.
I could could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
Not too long anymore. Not too long anymore. We've got 45 minutes to get there. As in shadows of people from his everyday life attacking. That wouldn't make any sense, Pachmet. That wouldn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense for the reason that nice. It wouldn't make any sense for the reason that we are in an area where we do know no one. We're not knowing anybody here. We're here on vacation. We've got some crows again. Now that's that's the true beauty of repetitive games, isn't it? I didn't mean to put that one. I meant to put this one in here. Like I do like how they like managed to make this, and I do like the game. It just feels too repetitive. Like every time you are in a cable car or in a movable object that is like forced direction, there will be crows. Every time you're on a narrow path in a mountain, there will be crows. Every time you come into a city, there will be fights with shadows. It is very repetitive. Ravens. That's like totally different. Excuse me. That would make an interesting contrast though. Hinting early that Alan's sense of reality will change from chapter 1 onwards. Yeah, but it is not. We're still that would imply that we're in a dream, and we're not. Why is there... Oh, again. Die, all of you. Seriously. Go from normal life to this shadow exists reality. Nah, that's not... That's not the game. Bonk. Yeah, exactly. The game is literally about this shadow is trying to get in reality, like into reality. It's trying to make its way into reality. That's why we need to stay in reality to make it a real threat. And also, it's taking over the taken ones, and that is why that is why we're seeing so many people over and over again. They're just the local people, and that totally makes sense. It's all fine. I'm just annoyed by the characters' movement abilities and agility and this kind of stuff. That's annoying. And then, but now we're in the last chapter, so I think we can we can be fine with that. Due to that circumstance, it just gets repetitive. I do like that the game is sending us over and over into the same areas, but the tasks seem to be the same, or seem to stay the same. Oh, come on. Another one? And those crows are one of the weirdest enemy encounter designs I've ever seen. Kinda unique. I like that they went like for a different approach there. But then again, too many things here that don't make like sense to me. Just go in here, easy peasy, problem solved. None of the enemies are there. I feel like it's impossible for me to explain why and how I think over text, but in general I am thinking how game could have made shadows personable and not just cannon fodder. But that's the thing. They are literally meant to be cannon fodder for the overarching poltergeist slash shadow. That's literally what they're meant for. Yep, exactly what Yosuka says. Well, what not Yosuka says. What Yosuka says not. I'm confused. Still the right direction, that's good. I feel like next encounter will be us being thrown as some enemies and then some objects again. Oh! There's the object. Well, who needs meaningful foes if you can't just fight over and over again the same enemies? I think in the end it's always a question of how much are you willing to pay for something. Problem solved. Easy. What Yuzu can't say it. Are you even supposed to be here? And some more objects are flying at us. More objects. Ouch. The good thing is as long as we hear, it means no one's throwing things at us. Now we just drop one more flare right here. And they're gone. No need to fight them at all. Pacifist run, hashtag. Maybe that's the thing. Psychological thriller and action game logic doesn't mash well in my opinion. Am I even supposed to be here? He asked, as a little house is flung at him. Yeah, right? Sometimes I ask the best questions. Totally agree. Psycho thriller, not a shooter. Stay in your lane, basically. True. True. And that's what's probably feeling off right now. Strange things are happening. How stranger could they be? Need to get up there. Ouch. And I literally should watch my back. There we go. Now I don't have to watch my back anymore. Wait, how did that hit? Oh, that was some plague on the floor. There we go. How to avoid every encounter in the last level. I think I've just cropped the playtime by probably 20 minutes or something. If we fought all of them, that would have taken easily like maybe 10 minutes, not 20 minutes. If they're shooting psychological thriller, targets need to be meaningful, or at least the act of shooting should affect characters mentally. Yep. And it is not until chapter 6 that Alan tells us that he didn't wear a gun in his whole life up until like a week ago. That's literally what he says to Sarah. How do we get there? Now we're back to playing a riddle game. Because I'm not aware how to do stuff. Or just jump out of here. No, I can't. The game doesn't want me to. Does the game want me to get out of there? No, it doesn't. Probably out here. So that looks like a place where we can't avoid fighting. That looks like a cable car. An awful lot.
I needed to get the generator running.
Generator running. Every ammo's full. Generator running. Gotta go over there. Oh yeah, we're going to fight here. There we go. I can hear the enemy. Do-die, do-die. Ouch. Dodged too early. Literally fighting them by not fighting them. That's my plan here. Could even just go into the light. I just step. What? That was the epic battle that we had to fight here? Seriously, game? I think at this point, even the developers were like, if they made it this far into the game, why should we make them fight even more? Like, seriously, we just skipped the whole fight. Again. Like, either I'm a genius or I'm playing the game literally the way it's meant to be. Trying to avoid the fights because they're absolutely meaningless. Oh, how do we fight that one? I think we're going as close as possible and just drop one of these. And one more. Just for good measures. Then we've got a boat. Which, you know what? We've been saving so much ammunition here. We can just use that one. Easy peasy.
Do as you're told.
No, I will not. Because I'm a rebellious child. Ouch. There we go. Oof.
Alice never loved you.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares 2, the ending. It is on the same craziness scale. That was weird. Destroy the tornado. Ouch! Good thing that wasn't a one hit. I can't. Oh! Yeah, I can't win. Also getting fear wipes. I may be biased about that.
You will fail. It's all
I assume that, yep. I don't know what else to destroy. I've got no clue what else we are supposed to destroy. Wait. Is it too far away to destroy? It seems to be. Have to like destroy every single item? I don't know. Will we try it? Of course. Because why not? Okay, that's one gone. That's another gone. There's a boat. It's not even that it's threatening. It's just confusing at this point. Wait a second. If I go here and place one of these, good job. Come on! Yeah, that's how you get rid of your flails. Is that one supposed to be destroyed? No, no.
I had to get light into its heart to hurt it.
Light into its heart. Sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was easy. Tornado Wrangler. Don't drop it. Don't fall belly first. I was about to say.
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No.
Everything's fine. You're home.
It wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
And Alice be like, nope.
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear of the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman? Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
Ouch.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light. Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scott. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
When you're gone, huh? That's a super cool level now. Okay, that now is super cool.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't...
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I know.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on. What are you doing, Alan? Stop. Put the light back on.
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
You're not my Barbara.
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you reach your masterpiece.
I wonder what happens if we would like bring everything back.
Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
My heart is filled with darkness. I'll cut it out. I'll take you back to the depths you came from.
Filled with darkness.
Yeah, I will watch it on YouTube. What happens? I like that you have the option to just bring back the very necessary.
Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement.
True.
But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Yep. Can't bring her back without him killing himself. An equal trait. Exactly. Most likely. And we already know that the 6th book actually got the main character killed. The Rock Grandpas. And she's now the darkness. Oh no, she's not. She's the light keeper.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
Hardboiled writer. I don't know what to make out of that ending. We now saw that there is another shadow. Someone's afraid of the dark now because she was touched by the darkness. Who was the guy standing in the window being the new shadow? I didn't see that completely. I think that was the FBI agent, wasn't it? And yes, I do know that there's no music right now because I've muted it. just play the standard music that we're having due to copyright issues. So we've got the new Shadow, we've got the new Lightbearer, we've got a new Zane. So that's basically a cycle. That's basically a cycle, but I don't know why they had the line with Alan wake up in the ending. That doesn't make too much sense. He finished the book by writing himself Alan Wake out of existence. Since he never existed, the darkness never took Alice, but since the darkness didn't take her, Alice was never touched by it, thus remembering who Alan is. Interesting to read so many Finnish names. That's a Finnish company. Finished the book. The game's produced by a Finnish company. That's why reading so many Finnish names. That certainly is a theory, Yozuka, that he wrote himself out of existence, which makes sense. It does actually make sense because the game hinted that would happen, because Thomas Zane originally did the same. As far as I know, Alice somehow gets Alan out of the darkness at the start of the second game. We will find that out because I've got wait a sec. We'll leave that game. Why is there always a clicking sound when I start talking? Do you hear that clicking sound? For some reason I do have a clicking sound every time I'm starting to talk. Like a fairly high-pitched sound somehow. I don't know why. No, we don't. That's good. That's good. That's actually good. So let's have a look here. Next up will be Alan Wake American Nightmare. That's the next game that we're playing. And I think that concludes the whole series of Alan Wake. Or is there like literally Alan Wake 2 and American Nightmares is just a game that's added in? Let's see. Synchronization, trivia. Oh, those are actually real places. There we go. English, please. I know. I just want you guys to see that I'm actually checking something here. So there's a DLC to it, Special 1 and Special 2. The Signal, the Writer. Let me see if I've got these ones. DLC... No, I have the developer commentary. I don't have like the specials apparently. I want to see spin-off and sequels. In May 2011, leaked information led to Remedy confirming they were working on a new Alan Wake project, but affirmed it was not a full sequel. It was ultimately revealed to be Alan Wake's Nightmare, American Nightmare, a short standalone game released in 2012 that follows Alan's adventure after the first game that they wanted to release on Xbox Live, blah 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 blah. The Remedy team had looked at a project borrowing from zombie and monster films From Dusk Till Dawn and wanted to create more of a sandbox mode for players to fight off waves of enemies, which I really will not enjoy. They then worked these elements into Alan's story, keeping the theme of the Twilight Zone to progress the story. Yep. In 2013, a new game by Remedy was announced at the Xbox called Quantum Break, before explaining the following day that a sequel to Alan Wake had been postponed. Quantum Break was a really good game. I really enjoyed that. I've been playing that on the Xbox. That was such a great game. Alan Wake was not financially successful enough to receive the funding they needed to continue developing the sequel at the time. In April 2015, Polygon published an article describing the development process. Wait, while I'm reading all of this, I want to go back to the recording screen. There we go. In April 2015, Polygon published an article describing the development progress in Alan Wake 2 that started shortly after the first game released. Alan Wake 2 already had a working prototype, and Remedy was prepared to pitch the game to Microsoft. However, according to Sam Lake, Remedy's founder, Microsoft wanted something else and developed something else, and development of the sequel has shifted to Quantum Break. Most of the ideas for Alan Wake 2 were implemented on American Nightmare, like the game's location, the Arizona desert, and the concept of taken enemies with special abilities. In 2018, Remedy CEO Tello Virtala stated that any further sequels to Alan Wake would require Microsoft Studios approval as the publishing rights holder, though Remedy otherwise owns all other IP rights to the series. Considering our history, Alan Wake was really interesting, but was a collaboration with Microsoft due to certain reasons. It never got a sequel. Director of Communications, la 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 la, briefly, blah 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 blah. In 2019, Remedy fully acquired the rights to Alan Wake from Microsoft, including a one-time royalty payment about $2.5 million. Following Alan Wake, American Nightmare, Remedy released Quantum Break in 2016 and then Control in 2019. Control was a good game as well. Control is based on fictional Federal Bureau of Control set la 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 la. Control has several Easter eggs to Alan Wake, true. That's true. Control's second paid DLC titled AWE was released. I want to have more information on Alan Wake 2. Is there going to be an Alan Wake 2 or not? But apparently not. So yeah, it's one of the games that will never be finished, apparently. And from what I read, Alan Wake's American Nightmare is actually a game that how to say that is not really a sequel. It's more of a spin-off, but kind of a sequel. Let's see. Yeah. Nothing ever was released after that. Alan Wake 2. Okay, apparently there will be a second part to Alan Wake, like an official Alan Wake 2, but that will be published with Epic Games, because they got like the best publishing deals, and apparently people people really wanted to have the sequel to Alan Wake, which I can totally understand. Like, the game's really, really cool and really, really nice. It plays very well, apart from like that minor few things that I've mentioned in the end. The game is really fun to play. Anyway, we're going to play Alan Wake's American Nightmare tomorrow. And that being said, I think we're going to end the stream now because it's almost 11 o'clock at my place, and we'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. CEST, that's UTC plus 2, and we're going to play, as I said, Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Till then, I would say. Oh wait, tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, it still feels like Wednesday to me because I haven't been streaming yesterday. Next week, Wednesday, we're going to play American Nightmare. Yeah, skipping a day of streaming is always terrible for me. It just rips me out of my normal order of habits. Just right off there, like, gone. Cool, in that case, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's stream and enjoyed Tuesday's D&D session as well. We're going to have next Tuesday some more Dungeons & Dragons, apparently, because we're going to have Dungeons & Dragons always on Tuesday. And next Wednesday, then, we're going to play Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Until then, I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you have something enjoyable and pleasurable to do on your weekend. And to actually recharge some batteries, go outside into a pine forest. That would be best, because going just one day into a pine forest can replace a whole week of vacation. Just saying, think about that. And with that being said, as Annie says, have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Bye-bye.